So remember, when we have an equation, it looks something like this. And we say that there are three parts to the equation of a line. We have slope, which is m, the y-intercept, which is b, and a point on the line, which is x, comma, y. And if we have any combination of these two, we can use it to find the third. So even if I have two pieces of these missing, I can find the third piece. So let's learn the language here of this concept. Right? I have slope here, y-intercept here, and the point here. Let's look at the sentences down here. You can find the equation of any line if you substitute two of these things and then find the third. So if I have a point on the line, which is the third piece, and I have the slope, which is the first piece, I need to substitute to find the second piece, which is the y-intercept. So I have three pieces to work with. If I have two, I can find the third. If I have a point on the line and the y-intercept, I need to substitute to find the slope. If I have the y-intercept and I have the slope, which means I have a full equation that would look something like this, I need to substitute to find point on the line. How do we do that? We make our chart that everybody knows by now. Okay, that's how we substitute to find point if we have the full equation here. So if I have 2 points on the line and nothing else, this is a special case. If I have 2 points on the line, I first need to find the slope, and then I can substitute the slope to find the y-intercept. And you'll see what we mean by that in class later. So if I have 2 points on the line, I need to find the slope, and then I will substitute to find the y-intercept. This is a lot of information right now, so let's look at the math. So in this question, it says write an equation. So I'm going to write something that looks like this. In slope-intercept form, this is slope-intercept form, with a given slope and y-intercept. So they give me the slope, and they give me the y-intercept, and you need to find the point on the line. So they say write the equation with the given slope. Oh, that doesn't look good. With the given slope and the y-intercept. The slope is -2. The y-intercept is 6. This is my equation. If I wanted to, I could use my chart to substitute and find points on the line. But I don't have to do this here. They just want me to write the equation. I don't need to find points. In the next question, they want us to write the equation for the line where the slope is 3 and the y-intercept is -5. My equation will look like that. In these problems, they say write an equation in slope-intercept form, which is the one that looks like this, of the line shown in each graph. So we need to look at the graph and then write the equation of the line given the graph. So let's look at the first one. We know the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b, and I will write that first to help me know what I need to do. So first they give me 2 points here. I can use those 2 points to find the slope. So let's find one thing first. The equation for slope, remember, is m equals y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's write our points here, and let's name them. We will then substitute. I get slope equals y2 is 4 minus y1, which is 1, over x2, which is 1, minus x1, which is 0. I get 4 minus 1 is 3, over 1 minus 0 is 1. The slope is 3. So I substitute the slope here. Now I need to find the b. How can I find the b? Well, I have the slope. I have the y-intercept here. They give it to me as a point. Remember, the y-intercept is always where x equals 0. So I can use that y-intercept of 1 to find the b in my equation. So I have my equation now. I'm going to erase the work for this one so I have room for the second one. Okay. So on the second one here, they give us 2 points again. We know the slope-intercept form of the equation of a line is y equals mx plus b, so that's where we'll start. So if I look at the graph, they give me this point here, which is 0, negative 4, and they give me this point here, which is 2, negative 1. I'm definitely going to use these points to write my equation. So first, I can see that the graph gives me the y-intercept, because the y-intercept is where the line crosses the y-axis or where x equals 0. So they give me here that the y-intercept is negative 4. Now I need to find the slope given the 2 points. We write our equation, and we substitute. One minus negative 4, remember, negative and a negative turn into a plus. So I have negative 1 plus 4 gives me 3 over 2 minus 0 is 2. So the slope here is 3 over 2x. Let me just move this y-intercept down a bit so they're even. And this is the equation of my line. So what are we doing here? They give us the y-intercept on the graph. They gave us 2 points, and we were able to find the slope, and then we use those 2 pieces to write the equation. So let's look at the last problem. They want us to write the equation of a line. So we start with y equals mx plus b. Then we look at the graph. They give us this point here and this point here. Remember, where x equals 0, or where the line crosses the y-intercept, where the y-axis is called the y-intercept. So now, given this point, we already have our y-intercept of positive 2. So now, we need to find the slope. Let's use the 2 points that they give us to find the slope. I write the equation, and I get slope equals -2 minus 2 divided by 1 minus 0. -2 minus 2 gives me -4. 1 minus 0 is 1. The slope is -4. I substitute in here, and I get the equation of my line. So in this problem, they gave us 2 points, and we found the slope. And then we looked at the graph and found the y-intercept, and we used these two things to write our equation. So let's look at these now. It says copy the sentence twice, then answer the question. So I need to copy the sentence twice. I just need you to get used to using the language that we're going to use here. The sentence says, if I have a point on the line and the slope, I need to substitute to find the y-intercept. So they're telling us if we have the slope and we have a point on the line, we need to substitute to find the y-intercept. We already know that. We've already done that. So I'm going to copy the sentence twice, once here, and then I'm going to use these two sentences to answer this question here. So pause the video, do it yourself, and then check your work. Do your sentences look like this? Good. So now I know that if they give me 1 point on the line and the slope, I need to substitute to find the y-intercept. So let's look here. We start with the equation of a line. They give us the slope is -4, and then we need to substitute in order to find the y-intercept, or the b. So 6 is x, 1 is y, plus b. And now I substitute. So I get 1 equals -4 times 6 gives me -24 plus b, and I solve. Plus 24 plus 24, b equals 25. So now my equation, y equals mx plus b, I substitute a slope of -4, and my y-intercept is 25. This is the equation of my line. Let's look at this next problem here. In this one, they give us a point on the line and the slope, and I need to substitute in order to find the y-intercept. So I name my coordinates, and I write the equation of the line. They tell me slope is 1, x is -4, you do not know b, and y is -3. Now I solve. 1 times -4 gives me -4 plus b, -3 plus 4 plus 4, 1 equals b. I substitute this back into my equation, y equals mx plus b. They tell me slope is 1. I got 1 for the y-intercept, y equals x plus 1. Now let's look at these ones here. This one tells us to write an equation of the line that passes through each point with the given slope. So in this one here, number 12, they give us the slope and they give us the point. The slope and the point, we need to substitute to find the y-intercept. Now we just did these on the last slide, on this one here. So I want you to try to do these 3 on your own. Pause the video and then check your work. So look at your work, check your work here, and see if you got the same ones as I did.
Hey, listen, man, I like to see you like that.
In this one, it's the same thing. We have our 3 parts.
You want to play next year? Or fun? Yeah. Are you good?
So in these ones, you have to copy the sentence twice, and then use the sentences to answer the question. So I'll copy the sentences and show you what you have to do. So I copied the sentences, and now I look for the parts of the sentence in the equation of the line. So in this one it says, if I have a point, so the point is number 1, and I have the y-intercept, I need to substitute to find the slope, the missing piece. So if I have a point on the line, and I have the y-intercept, how do I find the slope? I need to substitute to find the slope. So now we look at these ones here. Remember, we need 3 things. So remember, to write the equation of the line, I need the m and the b. But they don't always give me both of these. Sometimes I need to use a point to substitute in order to find the m or the b. So let's look at these problems here. They give us a point on the line, and they give us b, or the y-intercept. So I have x here, y here, and b. I write the equation of the line, and then I substitute. So now I substitute. Y is 2 equals m we don't know, x is 10, plus b, here they give me 2. So now I solve. I get 10m plus 2 equals 2. And I solve for m. Minus 2 on both sides. 0 equals 10m. Divide by 10, divide by 10. M equals 0. So now I need to use this m and this b to write the equation of the line, which is going to be y equals 0x plus 2. Anything times 0 is 0. The equation of my line is y equals 2. Let's try this one. They give me a point on the line, and they give me the y-intercept. So I need to substitute in order to find the slope. So let's call this one x, this one y. I write the equation of my line, and I substitute. Y is negative 3. M, we don't know. X is 0. B, they give us here, is 4. So now I just do the math. Anything times 0 is 0, plus 4. And I get negative 3 equals 0 plus 4. I get negative 3 equals 4. How is that possible? That is not possible. Look at this point here. We know that 0, negative 3 means when x equals 0, y equals negative 3. That means when x is 0, y is negative 3. So this line will cross the y-axis at the point 0, negative 3. Therefore, the y-intercept can't possibly be positive 4. This whole thing doesn't work. We cannot write the equation of the line that passes through this point and has a y-intercept of this one. Let's look at number 3. They give us a point on the line and the y-intercept, and we need to substitute in order to find the slope. So I write the equation of a line. Hi Geraldine, how are you? And I substitute. So here, this is x, this is y. I substitute, y is 2, equals, slope we don't know, x is negative 4, plus b is negative 1. So I solve. 2 equals negative 4m minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. Divide by negative 4. Divide by negative 4. Slope is negative 3 over 4. Now I use this slope here and this y-intercept here to write the equation of my line. Y equals negative 3 over 4x minus 1. Now what if I have 2 points on the line? I have the 3 parts that I need to make the equation of a line. A point, a slope, and the y-intercept. Now what if they just give me 2 of these? They give me 2 points. What am I supposed to do? First, you need to find the slope. First, I need to find the slope of these 2 points, and then I can substitute in to find y equals mx plus b. So first, I need you to copy the sentence here, and then we'll answer this question down here. Go. So the sentence would say, if I have 2 points on the line, so I have 2 of the number 1s, I need to use the 2 points to find the slope, then I substitute to find the third piece, the y-intercept. So if I have 2 points on the line, I need to find the slope and then substitute to find the y-intercept. So the question says, if I have 2 points on the line, how do I find the y-intercept? First, I need to find the slope. Then substitute to find the y-intercept. So what do we mean by that? Let's look at these example problems here. It says, write the equation of the line. We know as soon as we hear that, we need to do y equals mx plus b. Let me see if I can do these on the other page. This is too cramped. I'm just going to do these 2 here instead. So it says, write the equation of the line. We know as soon as we see this here, write an equation, we do this one. So I write y equals mx plus b. Now remember, if we have 2 points on the line, if we have 2 points on the line, we need to find the slope and then substitute to find the y-intercept. So let's do that. So first, let's use the 2 points they give us here to find the slope. y2 is negative 4 minus y1, which is 2, over x2, which is negative 2, minus x1, which is 4. I do the math. Negative 4 minus 2 gives me negative 6. Negative 2 minus 4 gives me negative 6. This reduces to 1. Slope equals 1. Now I found the slope. I need to substitute in order to find the y-intercept. So let's substitute. Let's pick a point that they give us. Let's pick this one. Y is 2 equals slope, which is 1, times x, which is 4, plus b. And now I just solve with the math. 2 equals 4 plus b, minus 4 here, minus 4 here. B equals negative 2. So now I use the b here and the m here in order to write my equation. Y equals 1x minus 2, y equals x minus 2. And this is the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. Let's go to this one here. We need to write the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. So we have this point here, and we have this point here. If we're writing the equation, we know that we need to write y equals mx plus b, and we need to find the slope first. Slope is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Slope is y2 is 4 minus y1 is negative 2 divided by 6 minus 3 gives me, remember minus minus is a plus, I get 6 over 3, slope is 2. M equals 2. So now I pick a point that they gave me and I substitute. Y is negative 2 equals M is 2, X is 3 plus B, and I solve. Negative 2 equals 6 plus B, minus 6 here, minus 6 here. Negative 8 equals B. So I use this B here and this M here to write the equation of my line. Y equals 2x minus 8.